Hi guys, and welcome back. So it's time for another late night planning session again. This time around, we're going back to my standard planning layout type style, however we want to refer to it. Last week we tried the functional planner, which, don't get me wrong, I do like it. I do. I love how like nice and clean and streamlined it looks, and I love the little um hidden journaling listing areas that we got with the time extension flaps. But at the end of the day, it just isn't my style, like my style is normally the creative, the fun, it's messy, and it just really works better for me and how I plan my days, where um this would probably definitely be like a type A person. And I am definitely not type A. I am not. I have learned that this week. Um, I can say I want to be, but it's just not going to happen. So, as I was going through all of the sticker books, and yes, I could be using my own stickers, but uh, like I said, like this week was just kind of like a burnout, and I just feel like, you know what, I'm just gonna go to the Happy Planner books and just see if I could find something that was simple, easy, but like, has that springtime vibe. And what I came across was the Color Story florals, which are always, they're gorgeous, and I mean, you could really not go wrong with them. And I'm gravitating towards this color palette. And if you know anything about me and my shop with this book, is which I could like just quickly show you here. Okay, so the stickers themselves are gorgeous. The color palettes are gorgeous, and there's just like limited box stickers, and we all know that I love box stickers for my layouts. So this is one of the books that actually have like a lot of decorative stickers to them, which I might as well mark this section here for now, just to make it easier later on. But yeah, no, they're really good with decorative stickers, but there's like no boxes. So me being me, the first thing that I go and do is I'm like, okay, well, let's get the colors off of this and let's go make some boxes. It's just me, guys. It's what I do. Um, I'm pretty darn sure that I can't be the only person who comes across this. And so, what I do is, yes, I do make the boxes for my own planner needs, and I just feel like, you know what, I already got them created, they're made, so I instantly download them. Well, I guess I upload them. I upload them onto Etsy and make them available in downloadable sheets. So, the color combo that I came up that goes with this one, which here we can see. So I got the dark green. This is like a darker green. It's almost black, but it's like a gray, like a dark gray green mix. I got the taupe in there, and then this dark rose brownish color, and these actually just they vibe with the color palette that is found in this section of the floral color story. So, again, like I flipped through the whole entire book, so I figured if I'm making one, I might as well make them all. And it's it's kind of funny because I had them all laying in front of me. So they just reminded me, they're very natural colors. So the first color palette I called the ocean tones. We just saw the ocean tones. Again, some of these are used, guys. I do use them when I make them. So we have the mountains tones. That was the one that we saw down here. So this one goes with this one. Of course, the prairie tones, which I've used over and over again. In the color story, desert tones. Um, again, like I said, like they have a very natural vibe to them, so that's how they ended up getting their names. But these currently are available for digital download on my Etsy shop. And like I said, like if you find yourself going through the sticker books, and if you're a planner box fanatic like me, I'm pretty darn sure that I have the color shading, the color palette that you are looking for. If I do not, definitely hit me up. Like, just leave a message, say, hey, I'm currently looking at this sticker book. It doesn't even have to be Happy Planner, just I'm looking at this sticker book, and I would like to have some coordinating boxes. So, I do want to put these onto, I call it my Wix site, but it's like my main website, the planningwithsally.com. I haven't added them to that database yet, but they are definitely available on the Etsy. And when you do download the file and print it out, this is what it's going to look like. And then you just run it through the Cricut. And for those of you who do not have a Cricut, it's also available in a PDF. So you can just easily take scissors, you know? I know they make those fancy, like, little hand cutting things. If you got one of those, go for it. But, I mean, everything's nicely lined up. You could even use one of the paper cutting machines, but, I mean, I always say scissors. You don't really need fancy equipment. That's what I enjoy the most about the boxes. But I figured I would share that collection with yins in the backstory of it before we get into planning. And it does look like we are going to have to use the white sticker paper again. I'm just going to cover it all up, guys. But then again, maybe I could get away with it because these are darker hues. So maybe we'll just get into some washi in that. So I'm gonna take a quick break, get sippy, and we'll be back into creating this week's layout. Alrighty, guys, so let's go ahead and start getting the white label paper strips ready. Again, this is a process that I normally do off of filming. Uh, Generally, I really do this in my free time. It's just, like, yeah, I could cut it on the Cricut. I could, use the paper trimmer to do this, but there is just something so soothing about just cutting it by hand. The lines never come out perfectly straight. Again, it's hand cut, but I don't know, like, uh, it just makes me happy to know that I'm using the extra space that's left over on the sticker sheets. And like I said, it does have a calming vibe. I also went ahead and just picked out some markers that coordinate with the boxes that we're going to be using. So those are ready to go as well. And let's go ahead and start covering up all of this gray. I really thought that I would be able to incorporate the gray into this week's layout, but I don't know. It never does actually vibe with me, so that's why I cover it up. And now you get to see me struggle with peeling the back of the white label paper. Yeah, I wish I knew like a technique of separating the sticker part from the sheet. Like whenever it's actually kiss cut like a sticker, it's super easy and it just peels right off the sheet. But yeah, whenever you got a fresh cut like this, it's like you can seriously, it's almost like threading a needle. Sometimes it gets super frustrating, and I do break out the X-Acto knife. It doesn't really help with anything, but yeah, it's just keep trying different tactics to separate the stickies. Yeah, I'm getting ahead of myself here, so I'm just gonna keep covering up the days of the week here. Just focus on one part of the sheet. I will have to say, okay, I am very excited to get back into decorative planning for this week. Um, like I could already tell, like even though like we're just on this stage of it right now, this is gonna go so much smoother. It's definitely not gonna be as frustrating as last week's layout. But like I love how last week's layout looks. Like I don't know. Something's definitely wrong with me. I love the cleanness. I love the like streamline of it. But the thing that I found to be the most frustrating with it, other than putting the stupid thing together, was like it didn't leave room for alterations, I guess is the best way of putting it. Like I can come up with the best schedule in the world of like I'm gonna do this day and I'm gonna do that day, and it just never happens. So again, like the whole scheduling thing and that, I'm starting to actually see like I am over scheduling myself. I have to be. Because it just, I don't know. Like, like I said, like last week's was nice. And there were days like, like the trash day, donating clothes and that. Like I did forget to bag the one time. So even though it was set for like Tuesday or Wednesday and I didn't get it accomplished until Thursday, I just went ahead and checked it off. But I think the thing that like bothers me the most is that like I didn't actually keep track of what I did that day because there was no room left to write, to alter it. It would have been a lot of white label paper. There would have been a lot of adjustments. Yeah, see, like even right now, I'm having a difficult time choosing which washi I want to use. I really want to use that green one, but I'm thinking there's going to be enough green in this. So I'm going to color in the days of the week first. And it just hit me. I didn't even use any mild liners or markers last week, so I was missing that. And yeah, we could even see like with 1 week off of marker use. Um, yeah, this is these are definitely not straight lines at all. Hard to believe 1 week off. Look at what happens. But you know what? I don't care. It's gonna be bright. It's gonna be colorful, and it's gonna actually work and function the way I need my planner to. And at least I'll actually know what I did when I did for this week. Oh yeah, yeah. You'll have to let me know in the comments down below. Which I'm pretty darn sure if you are watching my videos, you're more likely a decorative planner than a functional planner. I want to be a functional planner, but it's not going to happen, guys. Maybe for my work planner, which I do start in July. So, that thing's probably going to be more functional. It's just, just, just not in my daily life. Chaos really does rule my days, and the whole point of the planner is to reign in that chaos. And I'm loving this taupe, guys. It's been such a long time since I've used it, and it's like, okay. Um, alright, so let's go ahead and put this pink up by the days of the week, because it's going to help balance out the taupe color. And normally, again, like I wouldn't use such like a wide washi here, but I really do think it's going to help add some color to the page. And again, guys, I'm excited to be using stickers and boxes again. it, there wasn't even creativity. Like there was no chance to like think about my thoughts or, you know, write in marker last week. I can't believe that these are the important things in my life, but apparently they must be, because I surely missed them. So let's see here. We got the border on there. And okay, so let's go ahead and mess around with this bottom border and then we'll come back to that top one because I do want to add some of the gold foil up there as well. But I think I'm just going to go with this simple black and white vine down here. And again, sometimes you got to add in the black and the white because it really does help make the other colors pop off of the page. So, there we go. So let's go ahead and get started with this foil. So I don't want this foil to be as thick as it is. So I'm going to go ahead and just put a piece on the page, and then we're going to trim it down with a ruler. Again, I'm not going to be doing no specific measurements. I mean, I guess you could if you really wanted to. I'm just doing this to try to get like the straightest line possible, because I know if I tried to do it by hand, it would just be squiggly, and at that point in time, I might as well do the rip and tear. But I don't know, I'm feeling the need for straight edges this week. So let's see here. This looks like a good spot, and we can definitely see like the bottom portion is definitely thicker than this top portion here, so this is going to be a thin guy. And you know, it actually does kind of work out because the washi on the top part of the page is pretty thick. So we'll just gently line this up with the pink floral washi, and it'll just add, you know, just a little bit of shimmy up there. And it, you know, again, it helps frame the planning page, at least to me. Okay, so let's go ahead and trim this up here. Normally I don't go to the edge of the page, but I wanted a nice clean cut on that, so there we go, just a rip and tear. And I'm just gonna clean the top pieces off up here too, guys. I know, I'm everywhere. Everything is just chaos. Okay, so let's do the same thing over here. That side seemed to go pretty darn well. And let's get that ruler back again, and I cannot remember which of these etches I used to line it up. So again, like, nothing's gonna be matching, nothing's gonna be the same. I actually really think this one's gonna be a lot thinner than the other one. But again, I'm just looking for a simple, quick, and easy way. Oops, started tearing some paper. Let's attack it from the other side. But again, I'm just going to use this to line that pink floral washi. It's sticking to the page. So let's see here, guys. This should be it for the washi part once I get this on. And, you know, I'm just going to do the marker part. Well, not the marker part, the pen part right after this. Just again to get that done with. And then that way we can just go into sticky land. So let's see here, and let's trim these ones up here. And I will have to say, I love how quick and easy you can add some shimmy to the page if you used a gold, well, not even just gold foil, just any foil. It's just, oh, yep, forgot to trim that off too. So there we go, all washi has been completed. So let's go ahead and pen this in here. So this is the focus on box up here. This is the grateful for box. Yeah, grateful for. Gratitude list, basically. And of course I gotta rewrite the days of the week. And Wednesday does always terrify me because Wednesday is just such a long word. Okay, so we got Thursday, Friday. I'm gonna start losing my voice again, guys. I'm sorry. Okay, and yeah, Wednesday is definitely, so it's a long word to begin with, and it's definitely lopsided. I got bird on my lap right now, so definitely didn't have the best angle when writing that in, but it's okay. So we're just gonna redate these things. It's definitely gonna be wobbly. Nothing's straight or lined up. Yeah, this planner layout is definitely not what we had last week. So if you joined my channel last week, I'm sorry. It was worth a try. It was. But yeah, no, this is normal, normally my planning style here. And let's see here, I'm gonna take a quick break again just to get a sip of water. Alrighty, guys, I definitely feel a lot better after that. I don't know if I had some of like bird's fur stuck in my throat or what it was, but yeah, it was starting to choke me there. So You can definitely see, like, I did not clean off my clear sheet here from the last plan with me. So let's go ahead and get that cleaned up there. And going back to the sticker book here, this is the, oh, there he is. There's Baby Bird. Um, yes, buddies, yes. Okay, so this is the color palette that I do want to go in, and I don't know why, but oh my god, I'm focusing on this Hello Weekend sticker. So we're just gonna put that on the clear sheet. What do we want? Okay, so let's do this make time for what you love. I really feel like I did not get to do that at all last, or well, this week. This week. We're still on this week. Mentally, I'm making this week go away. it, it was just a bummer of a week. Okay, so I'm thinking I can use this to maybe like line that quote. We'll see. And okay, the other exciting news is I finally get that root canal. So, um, let's see here. I'm really thinking I'm just gonna skip the boxes, even though the boxes are what made me gravitate towards the sticker book. Oh my god, Bert, come on. I'm trying to plan. Oh god, look at it. Look at his little huffing and puffing. Okay, yep, and sits right on the sticker. See, it got Bert's tushy stamp of approval. Oh, buddies, what am I gonna do with you? Okay, so see, he's saying I'm moving around too much. He can't take his little burrito nap, and yeah. So, my God, is he huffing and puffing? Okay, so see here, I do want some decorative florals as well. Normally, I'm not a floral person, so I do, again, get a giggle out of how much I enjoy this Color Story florals set. Like, I have the little mini sticker book, which you just saw. I have the main sticker book. I got the washi. Um, and I'm not a floral person, so, like, these colors really, they really do vibe with me. I'm trying to coax him off of the page, guys. And see, you can see his fur. See how much fur comes off of this little body? I'm telling you, I swear that's... I had to have a chunk of fur stuck in my throat. Okay, so let's see here. I have warmed up the seat. He could have the seat now. Okay, so back to planning. Planning with a cat, guys. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, so I always had that main list on Monday, and I think I'm just going to keep these as the pairings as like what I got them on the sheet. So let's go ahead and pull off this green one and get Bert's fur off of the table. Okay, so yeah, that's for the master list. I'm just going to go ahead and buddy this with a box for the appointment, because I do have that root canal on Tuesday. So let's see here. Is that what it? Yeah, yeah. You know what? I'm just going with the first thought that I got. So that's the appointment box. And okay, so let's go ahead and get the two buddies for this one. So this is that Thursday master list. So this is basically if I can't get it done Monday through Wednesday, this is what I'm gonna do Thursday and Friday. And of course, he needs a buddy, and I do want to use more of them, but I'm just gonna focus with what we got here. Don't want to get too ahead of myself. And I mean, I guess with seeing how I break down my week, just even by explaining like what these stickers are going to be used for, I can kind of understand why the functional layout didn't work for me, because you know that is specifically like I'm going to do this on Monday, I'm going to do this on Tuesday, where I tend to do like a cluster of days. Um, you know, like I just said, like this first box, this is for Monday through Wednesday. There may be something on here that I originally think I'm going to do on Monday, and I really don't get to it until Wednesday. But maybe there's something on, you know, that I thought I was going to do on Wednesday, and I found out that one, I was in the mood to do it, and two, I had time on Monday. So that's really how I plan my weeks. It's definitely not like structured or set in stone. I'm I'm definitely flexible. Okay, so again, we're going back to that white sticker paper, guys. I told you I use a ton of this, but I mean, I never run out of it because it's always on the stickers that I print for the shop. So I'm just gonna cover up some of that timestamp there on the page just to make the sticker more legible. The colors in this sticker book, they're really light and muted, I guess. They like there's nothing like bold and flashy about them, so they do kind of just blend in with that gray font. So that's why we're using the white sticker paper. Okay, so this one I'm pretty pumped about. Okay, I've just been waiting since January for this day. Stupid Dennis kept putting it off. So yeah, today is the day. This better be the day, okay? I went and got the root canal. I just want the crown, okay? Just give McChippy, that's the name of the tooth, just McChippy wants his crown. He has earned it. So this better be the day. So there we go. That's the first part of the week right there. That's what we're looking forward to. And Thursday, again, this is all of the stuff of where I say, oh yeah, I needed to do this too. You know what, it's not straight, but whatever. And this one right here, I love this quote. The dreams don't work unless you do. And again, I'm still trying to add to the shop. I've had an Etsy shop for about 5 years now, and I mean, I love it, but like it's more for like the digital downloads, for people who want to print and cut the stickers themselves. And like I do realize like some people don't have access to a printer. Some people feel they need a Cricut to print stickers, and like I do print and cut the stickers myself. So I just figured, you know what, whatever, there may be somebody out there who wants to buy them as well. So that's the whole purpose of the newer website. Again, it's both of them are named Planning with Sally. It's just one's Etsy, one's not. There goes Bert's fur again. And yeah, no, so I set up the site and I made sure that it had a reward system on it because I don't know about you, but that's my favorite part of shopping. I mean, I will make any purchase if it tells me that I'm gonna get rewards. I really don't know what the psychology is behind that. But even with Lowe's, I'll get really pumped over buying like a handsaw, which that's a that's a hint at what may be coming next into the shop. But yeah, no, I got really excited over buying a handsaw. I needed batteries for the lawnmower, and they had a deal where you got a free saw, and of course you get the Lowe's bucks. So I really wanted to make sure that the rewards program was a part of the new shop, just because if somebody buys from me, I want them to be rewarded for it. And again, like I'm always open to suggestion for color palettes. Um, even if like if you're not into the whole planner box thing, which really is my go-to, but like if you, because I do the doodles and that too, but if there's a theme that you want to see, like just let me know. Leave it in the comments. Send my shop a message. I'll definitely take anything into consideration. I think the hardest part about doing your own little mini shop is trying to figure out, I guess, what people need. Um, I pretty much know what I need because like what we saw last week. If you saw last week's video, I pretty much did a 3 to 4 hour long break because I realized that I wanted more icon stickers. So instantly go over there and work on Cricut and add the little white labels, white borders around all those little icons, and then lined them up and resized them. And yeah, it's just something that I do, guys. I can do that for hours a day. If I didn't have to go to work, it is something I would be doing all day long. Again, I just started with Procreate, so I'm learning how to doodle in that. So, we're gonna see some more of those. There we go. See, normally the boxes are like touching each other and they're like buddies, but I really wanted that flower sticker on there. So that's what was actually going on. Okay, so yeah, it's a cluster of boxes. But like I said, I really miss the boxes, guys. I am a planner box fanatic. I really had no idea, but this part of the planning process right here, this is why I plan. I really think it is the creative process for me. It's nice to be able to keep track of my weeks and like be able to go back and say, oh, this is when I did this, but I really do think it's the creative process. And I mean, like, I don't have fancy layouts. I mean, some people can do some like really cool stuff um, with the stickers, but I don't know. I'm simple. I just like simple layouts. Okay, so I want to put more flowers on here, but again, the whole flower thing is not my strong point, guys. Um, God. Bird's fur is really getting me today. Like maybe, which I would have thought that he would have done this by now, but maybe he's like shredding his winter coat. I don't know. He's super furry today. I'm just gonna go ahead and put these on here, and then we're gonna work with the flower after this. Um, Okay, so let's go ahead and just kind of line this up. So this is normally how I make like the little cluster of boxes, and I always do two boxes and then I find like a decorative sticker, and that way I get like that three cluster. I don't know. I was always told things look better in threes, but I gotta put this quote on here too. So let's go ahead and use that white sticker paper again just to cover that up, just because these are a little bit lighter shades of color, and I don't want the pink to have to battle the gray timeline there. And we'll just snip that. Okay. So of course, like who wouldn't be ready for the weekend, right? Work is getting tougher and tougher every day, but you know what? It's gonna be okay. Everything is going to be okay because we are back to regular planning, guys. Okay, so we're gonna use this Dusty Rose mild liner and just color in these little check boxes here. And we're gonna follow that up with that olive green. And of course, we're gonna finish with that sepia. Again, just coloring in the boxes down here really does help me remember what mild liners I'm using for the week. And again, it just, it adds a little bit of color to the page. Let's go ahead and do the week review here too. So let's see here. I'm gonna go back to this taupe, and I'm really hoping that I spelled 21 correctly. It's one of my fears of like actually filming and like completely misspelling stuff. I definitely am not the best speller in the world. I really do rely on the whole spell check thing. And let's go ahead and use some scribble print in there. Normally I just stick to the just a regular basic font, but let's go ahead and use some script. And how about we use some of this leftover foil washi? Oh yeah. And then we'll use this just to kind of accent it a little bit. And I'm gonna have to cover up some of that W. Oh my god. Yes. Basically dying over here during this plan with me. And okay, so let's go and find some floral stickers just to put off to the side of this. Kind of like in this guy, he'd look funny down there. Not too crazy about him overlapping, but you know what, whatever, he's going there. And let's just add a little leafy buddy over here. So like I said, it's nothing super fancy, guys. Like, I know some of the stuff that some of the other planners can do here, and I just want it simple. I just want little pops of color, something that's going to be easy for me to fill in throughout the rest of the week and just basically track and document what I'm doing. But, I'm loving it. This is definitely my planner layout, okay? This is me. And I feel so much more better for it. So, with that said, I just want to close out and say thank you so much for watching. I greatly appreciate it, and please remember to hit that like and subscribe button to see more Plan With Me's.